What a performance, a complete performance from Aston Villa, from top to bottom, to manager, to McPhee, absolutely brilliant. But we've got to start with one player. Emi Buendia was absolutely sensational. I thought he just epitomised the performance. He set the tone for Villa. I thought he was everywhere. Every blade of grass was being covered. That intensity was just there, and I think it just brought every other Villa player into Emi Buendia's world, and I think every player on the pitch just lived in Buendia's game today. I thought he was just so good, and I think over the years when I've watched Buendia, I thought, he doesn't cover the ground quick enough, he doesn't get about, he doesn't press, the final pass, the action's not there. But this season, I've got to be honest, he's changed my mind on how I view Emi Buendia. And we saw it for that first goal. He won the free kick and he bagged the free kick. What technique was on that? It didn't powerfully hit it. It just had the spin on the ball that just elevated it, and it was just a perfect free kick from Buendia, and he was class. The link-up play was there. I just loved him. And then a player that I've just known he's there from Onana, edge of the box crashing it, what a finish, absolutely brilliant. And the first half, I thought Villa were absolutely immense. This is a brilliantly coached Bournemouth team who press well. You could see there 4-2-4 formation. They had a couple of little sniffs at edge of the box, intricate play first half, but we really nullified them and we stopped them playing. And I was just so proud of the team because, we've done well at parts this season, but we're now starting to get ticking and looking like an Emery Aston Villa team, to be honest. And half-time came and you're thinking, okay, they'll have a spell. They did have a little spell, they rode that little spell, and they got the penalty. And, in this modern age of football, it's a pen in it, but, Rodgers knows nothing about that. It's so close to him, and I felt like it was lucky for them to get that penalty, to be honest. And thankfully we was able to keep the score at 2-0. And Emi Martinez, after the summer, I've not been singing that he's world number one, to be honest, because I've just had the ump with him. But today I started singing it because he won me back today. That big save, what he wanted from the whole 10, the noise, and I think we got in Semenyo's head, to be honest. I mean, my fantasy football points aren't doing great because of it, but who cares? What a save from Martinez. Big part of the game as well, because if that goes 2-1, they've got that momentum. Anything could happen, but we were strong.